Perfect. How's it going? Today we got a good match. Got HLE and 5ID for the first round of Summit. Last game of the first round. I am joined by Caparzo in the caster's booth, I guess we want to call it. I have no idea. Map is Utah. I don't know why we're on night. I don't think it's supposed to be night. This map is terrible at night, but Caparzo, how you doing?
Good, Away. Good. Thanks for giving me that intro, and I'm happy to be here. I've actually never seen what this looks like from admin cam at night. That is not what I expected it to look like from up here.
Yeah, it is.
The vo
It is so much better without the
I guess it's
fog.
appropriate for Halloween right now, though. That is quite frightening.
Yeah, so I think we're just waiting for a few more people to muster in the match. Let me check. Yeah, still a few people on both teams that still need to get in, but I don't know, Utah. I don't know if you want to
Yeah,
talk about
man.
it all, but
Yeah, Utah. We were talking a little bit before. We went live here. Obviously, the Axis had a massive advantage. Not just, I mean, the midpoints are kind of not always to their advantage. Chapel in particular is pretty allied favored, but if the if HLLE, who will be playing the Axis, is able to secure middle first, or at some point hold on to middle, it's really going to get difficult for 5ID, who will be playing the allies, to continue having momentum. And then if you lose the fourth point, then I mean, I don't care what kind of team you are, how good you are, defending your last point and trying to make a comeback on Utah is, as the Americans, is not an easy thing to do.
yeah, it's just kind of like Omaha in the same sense that if you kind of as Americans, if you do lose mid, it's a pretty hard grind to get back to it. I would say Omaha is a little bit easier on some of the midpoints, but Utah, like if it's win 4, that's probably one of the tougher ones in my opinion. Same with I think it's win 7 at the bottom. I forget. I'm kind of tired, not gonna lie, but yeah, I'd say 5IDs kind of have to really execute their opener. I mean, if it is Chapel for the midpoint, they do get a pretty good advantage to cap the midpoint, in my opinion, just because it is closer to their blue sector, so they can easily get
Hmm.
spawns quicker. But that's always not a guarantee because obviously you can get sniped by rockets, arty,
Yeah.
whatever. That
And if you look at the map, I mean, they basically get a whole square head start off the beach because of the ocean sector counting in part of the map. So getting off the beach and getting into where they need to be for that opener is much quicker to do for the allies. The other side of it is, if you're not in the spot you need to be, or if you haven't practiced it, getting up the hill is not always the easiest thing in the world to do. There's some spots where you need to maintain momentum. Other spots it's fairly straightforward. But
mhm.
I think another huge element of it is what we were saying earlier with the offset points. Before we went live here, but there's so much room between points on this. Like even in this layout that you're seeing here, WN4 and Hill 5, that's a ton of ground to cover, and it can even get more extreme with, like, if the southern point was the middle and the second point was Hill 5, that's a tremendous amount of space between them, and it doesn't have a lot of space where you can maneuver in that G column. So it really forces you to go through the chapel area, through that urban area to the north, in order to make a push into Hill 5. But, so I think that's the best situation to be in if you're 5ID, because you get to buy that extra time post mid cap to consolidate or to execute cap flip.
Yeah, I mean, it's Utah. It's always a grind in my opinion, no matter what kind of game it is. Even in pubs, like there's a lot of pub games that I always love on Utah Beach. Honestly, I've only played Utah Night once. We're not playing Night today, to my knowledge, but who knows what the server admin has in store for us. We'll find out, I guess. But
Right.
yeah, just I guess waiting for some more people to join in. I'm trying to look
We're
at.
also summit style rules, right? Away.
Yes, so for summit style rules, it's basically kind of like what PC's been using for like the last millennia. So no destroying nodes, one man unkillable arty, and you can only use Panther or not Panther. Panther is banned. You can only use Tiger tanks for the Axis. just to keep it a little bit more balanced for the allies, and just like that recon arty battle is been annoying, I would say, for both sides, and it just frees up the recon teams, frees up like dedicated arty squads and stuff like that, as well as no destruction. Like you don't have to worry about those rest of the match. But again, a little something new. I think this might be HLE's first time actually playing with these rules, to my knowledge, in a competitive game. I'm not really too certain about that, or whatever.
Yeah, the HLLE new to Summit in general, their first season in on the mountain, as the announcement said. So, gonna be interesting to see them adjust to this play style. I know when Legion has had when we had our first match in Summit style rules, there were certain things that just don't apply anymore. Things that we weren't prepared for necessarily. So, for example, at the start of the game in a TPL style rule set where RD defense is a factor, you're going to want almost everyone to be dropping supplies in the middle, getting defense up for those artillerymen so that they can build them. But in Summit style, you don't really need to worry about that, and it frees up. You really don't want more supplies dropped for nodes at the start of the game than need to be dropped. You just want the bare minimum 9 boxes and keep everyone else with their supplies up. So that was one thing. We overdropped supplies, and we're sitting there with all these boxes, a bunch of people with on cooldown, and you cap the point, and you're looking for a guy that has his box back.
Yeah. Oh, I really haven't played the new rules because I've semi-retired at this point from playing comps, but just a little bit different. I do like the freedom of it, in my opinion. I guess we'll see how the rest of the season plays out, but we did obviously in the first round. This is the last matchup, so it seems like the matches went good, and I do believe that if a player does die in Arty, 10 random player, or I think if he gets off Arty, whether he's killed or not, 10 random players will get killed. I don't know if that's coded in, but if it is,
if you have the plugin, I think that I'm not sure who developed it exactly, maybe like Rum or someone, but I know when you're having that match, you can plug that on your server and turn it on. And yeah, if you kill someone on artillery as the enemy team, 10 random people on your team will die, and if you jump off artillery, just willingly, then you will kill 10 people on your team. So good reason not to try to play loose with the rules at all.
Let's see who we can bother before the match starts on the HLLE team. Bother Pierre if he's here. Hey Pierre.
What's up?
Oh.
Say hi to the stream.
What's up?
Oh my goodness.
Where are you?
Keeping with the Halloween theme here.
I'm on top of the I'm like Brandon, I'm at your feet. I'm at your feet. Not that low.
He's a literalist.
I found the floating voice.
Hello, Tom. Say hi to the stream.
Oh, am I on the stream?
Yeah.
Happy Halloween.
We still got that 30-minute delay, but we're technically just
I
waiting
will
for
check
the
this 30
everything to
minutes into
stop.
the game whilst I'm knees deep in defending the point.
You guys won't knife each other.
Oh, no. That's great.
You want some too?
Oh my god.
Come on. We have to entertain people. Hey, let's go.
Entertain the people.
Oh,
And Pierre goes down. Alright, everyone, thanks for coming to the stream. This has been HLE versus 5ID. I'm just kidding. Oh, mate. You also. I'm gonna go fly around more. Good luck. Let's go bother Musty. I'm right here, Musty. You can just talk to me.
Perched up.
Oh mate, I'm trying to do 15 things at once.
Very good. You can say hi to the stream. We're just waiting at this point.
Where are you? You just floating
Yeah,
around
right
me.
there, right there.
I've got fucking 3 comms chats and I'm typing on 5 separate channels as well.
Yeah, we're just waiting. We're technically live, but obviously there's the half-hour delay. But you can say hi to everyone. Who do I bother now? Oh, there's Raz. Raz, I'm back. You're gonna wear whites?
Oh, hello, mate.
You gonna wear whites the entire
Feel
match?
free to jump in squad if you want. We're not talking about intros. We're talking about Taco cheating. Do you remember that?
Oh god.
When they brought half of Finland into the team.
Jesus. Well, good luck. I'm gonna go fly around.
An all whites match would be funny. Just the
Oh, that would be
pajamas, the
hilarious. Okay, new event idea, everyone. While we wait, all whites on a night map.
we were trying to do all pointy hats last night as the Soviets, the elf hat on Kharkov, but I was just keep forgetting to change my outfit because I'm still not used to the new UI. At least it sort of kind of works now. Decked him with the Dominic DeCoco name. That cracked me up last night when I was rewatching him and Libby's stream and JT's stream yesterday. What are our numbers looking like?
For the intro, got 15.
No. I mean,
Oh, the numbers?
in the
Oh, our
game.
numbers? Oh. We're just waiting for
Okay.
three more
Three more.
Americans to join.
Alrighty.
Let's go bother Relly. I'm back.
Oh,
I think
handsome.
he's AFK. JT's on fire.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm being stabbed.
I'm so glad we're live right now. This is amazing.
Stop stabbing me. Why are you please? You're American. I'm American. Help me out. Come on. What's the time, bro?
Oh my god. Ooh. The joys of burning.
Modern day burning is way better than the old school burning. Getting all hyped up. All right, we just finished an offensive burn. Let's see if this next match is gonna be good. Just for it to be like Remagen or something like that.
Alright. New idea, Renegade. If you're here. Are you here? Alright, new idea for a game. Like a new comp league. All whites, night maps only on Remagen.
Oh, that's fucking AIDS. if you guys set that up on Legion server, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Just let me know because that would be fun. It would be ass. But
It would be
fun.
so bad.
It would be
Knives
fun.
only.
To be fair though, with the fog on Remagen, your whites kinda help.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna turn you up a little bit. How many more people do we have?
Oh, he's here. Oh my god. They're at 47,
Jesus.
but I don't know. We were just told.
I guess
to
we're flipping
start
the map
soon.
right now. Good luck. Have fun. Kisses.
Here we go, Wake.
Finally, the map flip. We are
Will we
finally
be
going in.
surprised with Knight? What do you think?
Honestly,
Server admin. mess up?
honestly, that would be really, really dynamic. I think that would actually throw a little bit of a wrench into everything for both sides. I honestly am down for it. I highly doubt it will be. But I guess we'll find out in 28 seconds.
Yeah, that would eliminate some of these longer sight lines that we see on this map.
Oh yeah, because like if I go down to like what you're seeing, like
Oh,
this
goodness.
is so bad compared to what I see in admin cam. I think one of my best games as commander, I think I dropped 110 kills, and about 70 of them I actually was shooting when this map first dropped. So like it was ridiculous, but guess we'll find out. And it is daytime, well, like overcast day.
Yep, and
Probably my favorite day version.
we have WN7.
Ooh.
Ooh,
With Hill 5,
Oh.
that's interesting.
that's what we were talking about. Wow, how nice.
So this
Lots of ground.
Yeah,
to
so
cover.
if 5ID can cap win 7, like that's, especially with like Legrand as the next
Both
point.
offset point. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. Either way, this is gonna be a longer match just because of the tremendous amount of grounds. That's 1, 2, 3, almost 3 full grid squares of distance to cover, and that's only in a straight line.
Yeah.
Both these teams will be pushing diagonally through the church. All that urban area in the E column and F column is just some of my favorite areas to fight over in Hell Let Loose, period. So I'm so excited to be able to watch this.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting how both teams approach it. I already know probably the HLE boys are gonna be covering this bottom, probably set up a Gary. I shouldn't ping. Somewhere around
Yeah.
here in the bottom, probably one up here, then 2. Then I would not be surprised if they have one down here. 5ID, probably something similar, probably Gary right here, probably a Gary where the observe mark is, and then one just north of that. That's usually just the standard loadout that I always run when I play Command or Squad Lead or basically any other game. That's kind of the initial Gary layout I do. Question is though, is the 5ID trucks, where are they gonna go?
We're
I'm
definitely
curious-
going to see some truck snipes here, I
I'm
think.
curious because this is actually a very easy truck snipe from this HQ. Actually, I don't think, yeah, they're not gonna opt for it, so no actual snipes with the recon tanks, but maybe something else.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see some of that going on. I know HLE is a well-practiced team. I'm not so as familiar with 5ID, but in the server browser era, it's very likely that both of these teams knew what match they were playing or mapped what they were playing and practiced heavily for it. So looks like what you expected though. HLE loading up map edge there.
Yeah, they have map edge and just north of, like in between both of the main roads.
Have to be careful with the people on top, though, having to go through all the barbed wire that they're going to have to go through as they get into the point. There is
Yeah.
some clearance in there, so, not the end of the world.
Yeah, no spawned in tanks or extra trucks or whatever for HLE. They're going to send everything to
Right.
the south, except for the recon. That's probably going to stay up here in the north. That supply drop coming down from HLE.
Shaky's playing commander for HLE. Looks like he's in the supply truck, just going to go down the middle. Get some extra Garys up.
Yeah, probably Legrand Gary. Or no, he's gonna probably go. I don't know where he's going. We'll find out. Win 7.
Hopefully 5ID had a good jump off here. HLE is already steaming in. Pretty good route that the Axis have into WN7. Yep, and here they come.
Yeah, just kind of like I predicted, they're gonna get a Gary probably down there with Bull and Randy.
Yep. Well organized.
5ID doing pretty much something similar. Some rockets are coming out. Initial cap is going in favor of HLE. They had a little bit better of a truck route. Another rocket's coming out. I guess that was for that
Ooh.
medium.
That would have been something. That medium would have been so mad. Great start over there by HLLE. In and force, spreading out. They have their other truck.
They have a
Another
bunch of
nice
guys in
route.
that
Wow.
other truck.
Wow. It's a lot of infantry in there. Rocket goes in, takes out a few. And... oh my goodness! 4 cut down in an instant. 5. Ticks.
5ID does
Wow.
have that recon tank in the north, I think, or is that the Stewie? That is the Stewie. So that'll help
Yeah,
them
and you're
out a
seeing
little
that.
bit.
You're seeing that reflected in how this initial cap has taken shape. They're in a lot better spot in the north with that Stewie than they are in the south. That whole southern push that came in there.
The amount of OPs in there for HLE
Wow.
is tremendous.
All the squad leaders in that house as well, pretty much guaranteeing that they're going to stay alive. Playing it smart by them.
I think we might have a tank fight coming up here in a second. Axis medium. I think does see both of those
He
tanks.
does. Medium
team
is
play.
down. Really great. He sees the other guy.
Yeah, I think
too,
he sees him through the barn.
Oh, that'd be a shot through the barn.
Oh, the AT
Oh.
from HLE kills him. That's
Wow.
really big for them for this cap.
The power of the Panzerschreck is so real.
Now, question is, does 5ID have something on hill 5? Probably not. Might be a little light.
Some good setup work by HLE in the north as well. This is not ground that you want to be covering as the Americans right here in 5ID.
No, as soon as they
So
lost
open.
mid cap, when they lost their OPs, I don't think they were ready to put them back down.
I've been in that trench with Warlock and Crispy over there. That's a hard spot to be. Look at Raz just charging. Heads being kept down by MG. Raz comes in on Crispy. Oh,
Raz
and
in the
Crispy.
whites.
Crispy saves his outpost. But Che, Bronco, Chamberlain, Roach, all moving in as well.
I think they see the Gary. Did they just snipe it? They might have.
A lot of smoke. Crispy, Bronco. Rockets like crazy right now.
Crispy, the last one in this trench for the 5ID boys.
Raz wants revenge.
Raz gets
Oh,
taken
Crispy.
down.
Denied. Oh, and finally, Crispy goes down. What a great hold by him there. Raz, obviously one of the best shooters in the game.
I do like this approach from HLE that they're taking this border, trying to push 5ID
Wow.
back. Probably
Mag
OP's gonna
one.
go down.
Yep,
Is that a Gary? No,
I think
that
it
was...
is a game.
Oh, Gary's back here. There's looks like they're
Puma.
sending in the Puma. Whiskers tracks it.
Come on, Whiskers.
Will Roadski and Don get it? They do get it. That's
Nice.
huge for them. That's very bad for 5ID. You can just see the map control that they have right now is... It's basically the entire sector. Like, I don't think there's just top tier guy who kills Welsh, but he's not gonna last too much longer with Raz
There's
and
Raz again.
Leon.
Pulling up their medium as well.
Looks like they do have a 76 in the south for 5ID in the main road. Did not take advantage of killing the P4 when they had the chance.
Dive by the P2.
I think 5ID is trying to reestablish the Gary down here, but you really can't do it with a P2 in their way.
Tons of rockets coming in by 5ID. Oh my goodness.
He definitely tracked it. Go back up in the north, maybe see what's going on at Hill 5.
Reset by 5ID. Now both teams with lots of ground to cover, but HLE with the momentum behind them.
Yeah, it's starting to become a running simulator for both teams a little bit, it seems like.
Yeah, this will be the next big clash between Leb squad and Tan squad, Taha.
Yeah, there's the amount of force
lot of
HLE is
reinforcements.
pushing right here. 5ID's gonna have to put more resources in the south.
My goodness, that is quite the push.
See if that 5ID tank is... Oh, he is being harassed by the P2.
Just a nuisance.
I don't think anything pisses off tankers more than getting shot from a P2 that you know it can't kill you, but you can't do.
It's up
jack shit
there with
about it.
the AT rifle for the Soviets. That thing is so annoying.
Oh, that's one of the most annoying things in the game.
Yep, HLE just squeezing. Very, very, you know, cautious. That was a nice rocket on the truck by Welsh. Yep, Welsh just playing flank here. Leb, Magic, pushing in closer as SL. Welsh is able to take this next.
Oh, headshots. I don't know who that was. I wasn't paying attention to that gunfight, but oh, Betty Butch headshots
Wow.
Welsh back. Oh, see what Trojan's gonna do.
Wow, great job by Trojan. Great player. Got a few in front of him. Becomes the bush. Becomes the hedge line.
Yeah, HLE starting to put some cap weight on.
Yeah, they have an immense amount of soldiers in the soft cap to the southwest.
Yeah, 5ID's
And
gonna
they're
really
just-
have to push south.
Yeah. They're slanting that line and pushing forward, doing a great job. Artillery looks to be zeroing in on Hill 5 as well. I'm sure that's Zito over there making their lives not a good time. Trojan knows of the OP.
Looks like Relly's gonna go for it.
Yeah.
And he does get it. Yeah, like 5ID, they Divine is doing a good job distracting some of these guys up here. They just need to like reset a lot and get this push from the south and now basically from Chapel, because they're getting swarmed around Hill 5.
Yeah,
Obviously,
look at that massive spawn wave up in where is that? Oh my goodness. I'm sure
Yeah.
that's their closest garrison, or else they'd be spawning elsewhere. So but they need to avoid HLE shooters as they try to run back to the hard cap. Not sure what that was, Hoy.
yeah, I don't know. I thought someone just took a nosedive. But as you can see, HLE is starting to get into hard cap.
Yeah. Looking for the
It's-
reinforcements. Which direction are they coming from? Wow.
What?
Hartman.
Hartman
Oh
just
my goodness.
somehow Bobby J ran past.
OBJ is invisible. Quite a few 5ID able to make their way into the point.
Surprisingly, these guys have clashed with each other yet.
It is unlikely that there was no fighting there. Magic getting back into point. Is aware someone's in this trench, I believe, or the bunker. Yep, takes him out. Cap pressure back on, and that map is not one that you would like to
Yeah,
see
this
if
is-
you were 5ID.
Really tough. And they're sending their tanks already to Uncle Red for immediate pressure as well as some infantry.
I mean, that's not the worst last point to get if you're 5ID. Definitely not. But again, like what we were saying earlier, all of them are some of the hardest in the game to come back from. So hopefully they can set themselves up here nicely for a flex play, you know, while HLE is still setting up. But need to commit to something right now.
Yeah, this is absolutely... I hate to say it, but it's kind of like a total slaughter at Hill 5 for for the 5ID guys. I mean, they did remove the one red zone that Musty was on, or built at one point, but then someone's flying in the air.
Wow.
Or Jaeger.
What a
Looks to
what a
be an
maneuver.
HLE cap unless 5ID does have a bombing run, which I don't believe they are going to opt to use one.
Yep, and that is a cap for HLE. You can see all the infantry pushing up, clearing out.
And you would think like HLE just did that because they got like a Gary like on the like the border like where it is on like F6. No, they slowly pushed from Win 7 and walked to Hill 5 and slowly took out all the spawn points.
Look at Mag too, already here being a pest, taking out 2 guys. They got their 76 here.
Think their Panther might see it. That's
Panther, disqualify them.
Oh no, not Panther, Tiger. They actually killed the Tiger that was in the south, I believe. Well, there's a Lux, but I think they did have a Tiger. Yeah, there was a Tiger back here that
Yeah, wow,
5ID
look at
did
that.
destroy. But massive spawn wave on the beach for 5ID for Uncle Red defense, which obviously it's the right play. Obviously I don't know their Gary layout for 5ID, but JT absolutely gets cooked by Coax.
Raz
running-
teleporting everywhere, it seems.
Man,
He
it's
looks
just-
very cozy in that outfit, I must say.
All right, Raz versus all of 5ID. I think HLE is basically doing the exact same thing. They're gonna go to this corner and push down towards Uncle Red. They do have a HLE does have a garrison back here too, though. Yeah, in this crater.
Very sneaky. Just hopefully no one from 5ID is looking that way with an MG. Mag, Bronco. Wow, that's a lot of 5ID infantry right there in those trenches.
Did they snipe the Gary? What was the
Looks
Gary?
like they did.
Yeah.
It's a nice attempt.
Yeah, I would say where he's dropping supplies right now is a better call.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to put it on the border itself. Oh, gold up. I think he got a satchel on this medium. Not to get crushed by the wall,
Oh.
but gets killed. Bobby J.
And you can see that infantry in the top right of your screen just starting to squeeze and squeeze.
Yeah, they already have control of
Whatever that point is called.
Red House thing. I have no idea.
Uncle Red.
Uncle Red. Uncle
I don't
Red's
even know
down
if that's
south.
what it is.
Uncle Red's down in the south.
Shoot.
Red Roof House. That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, like only red OP or spawn point would be T squads. That would be
Yeah,
flexing,
that's
lighting
flexing.
that up.
I mean, 5ID not in a bad spot right now, and just in terms of like the amount of infantry that they have bubbled up around the point. But what we've seen is that HLE puts a little bit of pressure and points it in one particular spot, and through that they're able to just cut down everything in front of them. So 5ID should take up some more defensive positions and make sure that they're set up. But look at that tank getting shot at.
Yeah.
Not sure what it's getting shot at
I
from.
think it's an AT gun from Welsh.
It is.
It's getting pounded by everything.
Wow. Great work on the AT gun. Love to see that. Oh, and the other tank is getting shot up by the AT gun behind the house.
I think they just destroyed the AT gun.
Oh, did they? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Good play by Commodore gets run over by his own tank. I think he got ran over.
No, I think he died. I think he got shot.
Okay.
Good to bring out a Greyhound. General Matt holding it down for his boys as commander.
Put the team on his back. Welsh has been having a nice game here too. That push is not an easy one that HLE is trying. They got the crater Gary back up. They're going to try to use the P2, try to push up here, but very, very difficult.
Yeah, they also have a Tiger tank right over here.
Nice spot.
I think did they take out the heavy? No, they did not. No, they did. As you can see, they're applying a lot of pressure still to hill.
Yeah, already getting into point. I saw a little bit of cap pressure there for a moment. Roach looking to avenge Welsh. Roach on to Gary. Just to your left. He's locking it out. Jumping on it. Roach takes out their Gary at Uncle Red. Great play.
I think that's a allied airhead. Is it not? Oh, it's an enemy airhead. Or Axis airhead, I should say. HLE airhead.
Gary on the beach now as their backup in the north, right near where that airhead is dropping. Where's that outline at?
Right over here somewhere. Right here.
Yeah. And it is right next to an outpost or garrison. This bombing run that's coming in will get the garrison, most likely. HLE in a great position to end this
I
one.
don't think 5ID knows that airhead's being dropped.
I don't know either.
They're already
Unless
starting.
someone spawned.
Oh, whole
Yeah.
team.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness.
Oh my god.
That's devastating. What carnage awake. Oh my goodness.
Now we're sending like the Lux in.
Gotta clip that
HLE
awake.
has
What a
full.
that's insane.
They have full control over the point now. Tiger tank on top with the hill. Probably another one coming in soon, maybe. Yep, coming down the main road.
Locked out though. They did stop the airhead, which is good.
I don't think they know it's there. They
no,
don't know it's there.
We built the Gary up right there too. Oh gosh, one spawn wave there and it's
And they get the
Oh,
Gary as
mag.
well.
and the outpost too, I think. Hill 5 with a little bit of pressure, which isn't what you want to see when you're at half cap, but oh my goodness, these spawn waves are massive. HLE taking over the point though.
Yeah, this is gonna be a GG's. Knowing the closest spawn will be mid spawn. Alpine gonna try to get some last kills on Artie, just last ditch bombing run. But that's probably gonna do it for this match.
We'll get a lot of kills though. A good amount of kills at least.
Nice little
Wow.
stat
Clinic by
pad from
HLE.
Rockets come. What? Where did that rocket come in from?
What execution by HLE.
And that is GG's for both teams. Congrats to HLE for getting their first ever summit win.
Yeah, congratulations HLE. That was what an explosion onto the scene with this week 1 win on Utah Beach. So tough loss by 5ID, but I'm sure they'll be back and better than ever next week, retool and get right back onto the into the bracket.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't really have much for an outro. I don't really do outros that well, in my opinion. So I don't know if you have anything else to say before we wrap up, but GG's to both teams. Good luck the rest of the summit, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, I just want to shout out the we're going to be having a friendly match on my channel tonight, admin cam between R22R and the 66th. So if you're around and available tonight, check out my YouTube channel, Caparzo HLL, and join in the chat. But awesome broadcast awake. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no problem. That's gonna do it, boys and girls.